Run. It's very easy. Share. What is the TV there?
Yeah, it's shared.
No. You can see now?
Yeah, I can see. More people join.
Huh?
People are watching. 6 are watching me.
Yes.
Microphone.
Yeah. Again.
Okay.
I'll show you. Can you guys hear?
Hello guys, welcome to Mooncoin, and I hope you can hear me. If you can't hear, you can drop me a message in the chat box. We'll wait for several minutes to people to join to the live session so we can continue. Okay, once again, welcome to Mooncoin, guys. And today I'm here with a very good topic. So it's on you only. The topic is on you. I'm gonna analyze the coins that you guys recommend, and you are struggling with analyzing. And before that, we'll go for an overview in the BTC chart. Okay. And if you have any doubts and if you want something from me, you can strictly ask from me. And before the videos end, we will share the VIP group's performance, and we'll get into that. Okay. Without further ado, let's get into the video. And I hope you can see my chart here. If you don't see, you can drop a message in the chat box. I hope the chart is visible for you guys. So let's get into the video. And this is a general BTC update for overview of the market. And with the previous data, we can I'm going to analyze this chart. So the vertical lines, as you guys can see,
The screen is not short.
not shared.
It's check.
It's also-
This one.
And can you guys see the chart now? Can you see? So can you see the chart?
No, can't.
No. No, can see the chart.
Entire. This one. Sure.
Also,
Watch it. You do.
you do mean.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now I think the chart is sharing for you guys. So as you can see in the chart, the vertical lines that I have marked here is the halving of the previous years of BTC. And with this data, we will analyze the chart very carefully. And I think this video is very good for you guys. And the first the BTC was launched in 2009. Okay, 2009. So the first halving was in 2012 November 26th. Okay, so what happened after the halving? It has straight skyrocketed from the market price here. It has gone at it has gone like 10,000%. Okay, yeah, it's about 9,800 percentage. Okay, yeah. Following the next halving, what happened? You can wait, I'll show you. Okay, the next halving was 2016. Okay, July, on the July month. So if you take, this is the halving started. So how much was the ROI? It was half the ROI of the last halving. Okay, you can see here, right? Here it was 10,000, and in the second halving, what happened? It reduced to 4,000. It's because of the price difference. Okay, nothing more than that. So in the following the next halving, 2020 May. Okay, on the May month, the halving occurred in the May month. So if you and measure the ROI difference, it's 790, nearly about 800. Okay, the people who are expecting after price of the ROI of the second halving, might have holding this for a long time. Okay, so the third halving ROI must have been at least 2000 or 1500, but what happened? It has only reached 700 ROI. So this remaining ROI that should be pumped, right, it can be given in this year or else in the upcoming halving. Okay, so not only that, guys, you can see before every only the first halving it has gone very smoothly. Yeah? You can see here during the first halving only the market has gone very smoothly. Yeah? No any pullback, it is going very smoothly. So if you take the second halving, what happened? It has a very big, it has a very big pullback. Okay, then the others it has very big pullback and a strong pullback. So let's measure how much the dump occurred. Okay, it was nearly 40%. Okay, I'll just mark for you in another color. So it was a 40% dump. And the second, yeah, in the third halving, what happened? The same thing happened, right? You see, not that much dump. Okay, but we had a small in one day candle. We had a small one. Okay? It was 10 to 12 percentage. Okay, yeah, it was about 15 percentage. So following the next, this year, this year's halving, you see, after the halving was occurred during April 22nd. So what happened after the halving? Market has dumped 32%. Okay, it has dumped 32%. So now the market is good to pump. Okay, and so people are getting fear and selling their spot because of this pullback. Okay, so it's not good, guys. So if you are holding, it should be a long term, not a short term. Okay, trust the process, do not rush the process. Okay, so what happened? The next analyze. Okay, next if we go deeper into the technical analyze, for every halving, okay, we'll mark the highs and lows. I hope this the way I analyze and the idea that I give will be useful for your future self. Okay, so if you take the previous data, you can see this is our past high and the low. Okay, so what we do with the fib level is we measure from the high and low. What happened the market? The market successfully reached the extreme level of the fib 2.272. Okay, and the next halving, what happened? I'll just move this to the side so you can see the other thing. Okay, what happened here? This is our high and this is our extreme low. So when you measure the fib from this level to this, what happened? Again the market has successfully made this extreme fib level, which is 2.27. Okay, and the third halving, what happened in the third halving? Let's go to the third halving. So when you mark the same high and the low, okay, if you mark the same high and the low, I'll just move this to the side. Okay, this is the high before the halving and this is our low before the halving. So when you measure the fib level from that to this, what has it happened? It has met this level. Okay, this is also not a normal level, this is also an extreme level. Okay, so during the past halving, what happened? It has met the extreme 2.272 fib level, but for the last halving, what happened? It has only met 1.618 fib level. Okay, so with the current data, okay, so what have we taken here? Before the halving, there should be created a high and the low, okay, in a higher time frame. So before the halving, we have a high. Okay, I'll raise this for you guys. Okay, we have a high here and a low, which is here. So when you take the fib level and just measure that, the markets can go till here, okay, to the 2.272 fib level, which is $450,000. Okay, the market can go $450,000. So after that, what we can expect is a little bit a pullback. Okay, let's mark the next halving. We'll mark the same as this one. Okay, so there are so much of gap, so anything could happen in this small gap. Okay, so what happened after, before halving, what happened? We have a very big, we created a high and a low. You see, before high, what happened? The market created a high and the low. The same goes to the previous data. You see, before the halving, what happened? A high and a low is created. So the impulse move can happen anytime. Okay, it won't take any long period. Okay, it could happen like this in a shorter period of time. So what happened after the market reached 450,000 price? The market could go for a pullback. You see, can go for a pullback. If you measure the pullback of every, you see, this is a pullback of before the every halving. This was 87% before the second halving, and before the third halving, what was the percentage? 83. And the next, if we go for before the third halving, what happened? It has dumped 76%. So you could expect a 50% of dump from here. Okay, because everything is like 80, right? You can see everything is 80 here. Okay, I missed one. Okay, when you take the first halving, what happened? The market had a correction of 93 percentage, and before the second halving, the market had 87 percentage of a correction. Okay, and then before the third halving, what happened? And before the second halving, yes, just dump 85 percentage. And during the fourth halving, what happened? You see, it has dumped 76 percentage. So now we are in an impulse wave. Okay, because the correction wave is already over. You see, after every correction wave, there's an impulse wave, right? So there should be an impulse wave. Okay, so and then again, we can expect a dump of how much? 50% minimum. Okay, let's take 60%. The market could retrace to how much? I'll just draw for you guys. You see, it can go here, somewhere here, for 450,000 and come for a small pullback, and all the way get ready for another halving. Okay, I just mark you the 2028 halving, right? So this is a pullback. We will have a pullback at least for 60 percentage, and then start of another impulsive wave. Okay, we'll have a start of another impulsive wave. So currently our team is on bullish in the BTC. So going for short trade is a bit risky for you guys. Okay, there can be a small movement of pullback. You see, if you take the fib level, it has respected this 1.272 fib level, right? And it has made a small pullback, so it can go from here and reach our level. Okay, or else it could come for a small pullback. We should get ready for every scenarios. Okay, we can't blindly say the market can go from here. So whatever, we can't manage our risk. Okay, we should be every time we should prepare for a second scenario. Okay, okay, now let's go to the coins that you guys recommend to analyze.
Yes. The updates of the double check.
Yeah, first, I Ishan. Yeah, he requested for ID, Osmosis, Blur, Omni, Cipher, PDA, Sieve update, please. Okay, let's go to the chat and we'll see. Cannot see the chart. Okay, ENA update. Okay, yes, update. Mm, Sinhala, please. Bandwidth. Okay, Steam. Okay, let's start off with Ishan. Okay, Ishan. Okay, first it's with ID. Okay, I'll just select some coins on that and I'll explain you in this, and in the next session you can recommend the other coins. Okay, if I have time I'll just analyze you now. Okay, first we'll go for ID. I think most often the ID is bullish. Okay, we give spot trades on that also. Yeah, this coin is bullish, guys. You can see here. So there's no any previous data, so with the current data I'm just analyzing this. So there's a structure broke. Okay, so we had a very big pullback after impulse move. This is an correction wave and then impulse wave. Okay, I hope this is good, making a better idea on this coin, Ishan. So what is this? This is a correction wave, and what happened next? It does go for a impulse wave, and after what happened, it has broke the high in the weekly chart. Okay, and it has go for another correction, and now let's see. You can see the same scenario here, right? What happened here? Yeah, the same scenario is happening here. Okay, I'll just undo this for you guys, so my chart will be clear for you. And there are so many rejections in this bottom, so it's a good buying opportunity for you guys. So let's take here the weekly chart has taken the liquidity here of the previous weekly candle, and we have a structure break also here. Okay, you can see here, right? A structure break. After the structure break, what happens? We create a new high and low. So this is our new low. Okay, it's a liquidity graph. It's a liquidity graph. So when you measure the 50% of this level, okay. And there's another tip, guys. So when you're using this 50% GAN box, I see people always use from this high to this low. Okay, that's not how you use. Okay, we don't know whether this is a high. Okay, so it could go from here also. So what you should do is you should always rely on the past data. You should always rely on the past. We know this is that this high is definitely a high, right? Why? Because it has broken this high has been broken by another very bullish candles. So we know this is low because the high has been broken. So this is our previous data. So always rely on the previous data. Don't imagine the market always move in your way. Okay, it's a good tip. I think it will be useful. And if you see here, if you take the fib level and not, I mean the GAN box, the market after the broke to the upside, the high has been broken, right? What happened? It has came for a pullback and but mitigated the 50%. Okay, under the 50%, what we have? We have an unmitigated order block. Okay, we have an unmitigated order block, and then also we have a liquidity sweep under this candle. You see, we can see a liquidity candle. I mean, yes, we have a liquidity sweep. You can see a liquidity sweep here. I'll zoom out and show you. And we have an unmitigated. This is here also we have a liquidity sweep. So what happened? It has come for the unmitigated zone. Okay, so now the coin is about to pump, so there's no need to go for a pullback. So let's see the long-term target of this coin. Okay, if you're holding in their spot, you can hold this for a long time. Okay, the previous data, okay, not the with the current data. Okay, this is our low, this is our high, the low and the high here. So what happened? See how market is beautifully respecting these levels. You see, it has respected this zone several times. Okay, and after that it has manages to broke the 0.618 level and then came for a retest in the 0.5 level, and now it should go for a very big move. Okay, so let's see the target for this. Okay, the maximum target is this. I hope this coin could go for $2.6. Okay, $2.5, it's guaranteed. And from there you can sell some coins like 60% here, or else if you are a long-term holder you can sell 30% to book some profits. Okay, you can sell 30% of the spot trades, and the extreme level that this coin can go is this level. Okay, $8. Okay, you can book 100, I mean sell every coins here, and after every time the market mitigated this level, it will definitely come for a pullback, and in that pullback you can again buy here. Okay, I hope this analysis was helpful for you, Ishan. And there's another more details in this. So if you go further, we have a pennant. Okay, you see we have bullish pennant. So if this broke, you see the $8 is reasonable, right? You see, if you measure this to find the movement after the breakout of this pennant, what happened? You see, it is going at least here, at least 200 percentage of gain after the breakout. If you enter now, if you enter the market in the bottom, you will get a gain of 1600 percentage without leverage. Okay, if you put 1 lakh, it will be 16 times, I mean 17 times. Okay, it will be 17 times from here. It will be like 17 lakhs. If you put 1 lakh here, 17 lakhs. So you can take a screenshot of this if you want. I'll wait for 10 seconds. Okay, let's go for the next coin. Next, we'll choose another person, and I'll get back to Ishan's. There are multiple coins here, and the next is Ace. Again, Ishan has. Okay. Next, Voice TV ENA update. Okay, let's go for the ENA chart. ENA is a good project, guys. So you don't want to research about this. You can invest because it's a long-term investment. So go for a good chart here. You don't get any previous data. Right? Okay, I'm on Gate.io exchange chart. So as you guys can see,
Go with that. Yes.
quickly. Okay, this coin also it's good to buy because it's an all-time high, near all-time high. So this could pump from here. So if you take the fib level, this coin could reach $5. So I won't expect any pullback because there was a very big correction here. So it's good to go for a long positions here. Okay, the extreme level it can go is $20. As I say always, if you are holding for long term, sell 30% here and sell the 100% here, and wait for a pullback like this. Wait for a pullback like this in here. Okay, here you can wait for a pullback like this. Okay, and you can take a screenshot of this as well as. So because there's no many previous data, I can't find any extra confirmation for this. So this one confirmation is enough because we know already the whole season has started. The BTC domination also it's getting weakened, it's going down. So that means is all season started. So I'll take a screenshot of this and I'll go to the next coin. Okay, let's go for the next. Next, we have ban. Okay, Nisha Kumar. Okay, Nisha Kumar. Okay, it's good to go for a long position. Okay, the extreme level can go. As I said. Okay, I'm on ban USDT. So let's wait. Yeah. So yes, you can see guys, it's in a big correction here. So step one, it could go for a impulse engagement. Okay. Okay. you can see there's a big correction here, right? So we can expect another move going down here. Okay, so we can only expect a impulse from here. Okay, since I'm in a daily chart, I can see some structure breaks here also. Mhm. Let's go to the next. Next, we have man. Okay, Vishal Kumar. Vishal Kumar. Vishal Kumar. Okay, you can see, guys. We have this structure break, and you can see a low and a high. You can see the low and the high here. And then what happened? It has made another high and a low. Since this high hasn't been broken, so we can't confirm yet. Okay, it could be a liquidity grab, or else we should wait for some time. Okay, and after the high has been broken, we can confirm a certain price range. So if you go to the fib level, if the market manages to break this high, so we can expect a price to reach to this 1.618 level. Okay, and then the extreme level it can go is 2.272 fib level. Okay, it's an extreme level, so it's better to DCA now. Okay, it's better to DCA this coin. Okay, and if you go further into this, okay, you can see a channel pattern here. So after every channel pattern is broken up, you can see a rally movement to the upside. So we'll jump into the next coin. There are more coins. Okay, next is WIF coin. Okay, okay, guys. So now you can see this after impulse move, what happened? This coin has go for a deep correction here. Okay, after impulse, it has gone for another correction here. Okay, so now what the coin is trying to do? It's trying to go for another. So if we go for Elliott wave count, A, B, C, D. Okay, this is the correction wave, and after the finish of the correction wave, we have the first wave here and the second wave here. The third wave could be larger than the previous waves. So this coin could lead up to a certain price range. So let's look for the price range that this market can go. So the price it can lead is about $12 and $33. Okay, this is the price range that this market can afford to move. After that, we will have a deep correction. You can see there's a descending trend line here, so it has successfully broken. So now it should go for an impulse move. Okay, so next we'll go for the another one. Okay, okay, next is Steam. Okay, Steam. So since this coin also has no any previous data, okay, so let's analyze it thoroughly. Okay, there's a very big support and resistance zone here. It has made a very big rejection in this level, right? Yes, you can see a rejection in this. Which means it has taken every liquidity here. And also broke some structures here, okay? It's the structure. And these are new formed low. So what happened? The market has reached some to a certain fib level. You see? It has gone for the fib level here. So as expected, and now it has come for a pullback. The pullback was for a 50% on this structure. Go and look for that. You see, this is the previous high, and as I said before, you should always take the previous high and the previous low. Okay, so it has not reached the 0.5 level, but it has mitigated a unmitigated demand zone in the 50%. Okay, so it's a very good confirmation. Okay, if you go for the daily chart, so let's see what price this could lead. Okay, if you take, if the market has broken this high, okay, if the market broke this high, so it could lead to $0.5. Okay, and $0.8. So this is the price prediction. Since there's no data, so there's no any strong data, so we can't expect anything from this. So let's go for the next one. Next is Saga and NTR. Okay, Saga. Let me go for the chart. Okay. As you guys can see in the daily chart, we have a resistance here. I mean descending resistance. So it has broken successfully. It has gone for impulse wave, and then what happened? It is again forming a descending trend line here. It's like a pattern. It's an expanding pattern. So it has successfully, but it has broken a supply and demand zone. Okay, this is a supply demand zone. So it has successfully made a rejection candle here, and this market is about to come all the way like this. If the market manages to break this high, okay, it's still early to buy, guys. Okay, if this market manages to break this high, so we can expect this price to reach $6. Okay, minimum $6. If the market is very bullish, so it can reach the extreme level 2.27 to fib level. which is 11%. Okay, so that's it for the saga. Let's go on to the next one. It's NTRN. Okay, NTRN. Okay. NTRN. Okay. So there was a descending trend line here. So after the breakout, it was in a sideway. You can see, right? It's in a sideway. It has given about 40% without leverage, and it's in sideways market. So if you take according to the structure, okay, it taken this liquidity here, and this broke the structure here. Okay, and this is our new low. So if you take the fib level and again, and if you measure the 50% here, it's below the 50%. Okay, and it has touched the 0.75 level. Okay, now this is under the 50 level, so we can't look for a short because the structure has been broken here. So this could lead a very big gain from here. Okay, if you go for the lower time frame, structure has been broken here, newly low has been created here. So let's see the target for this coin with the current data. Okay, the target will be 2.2. We'll just mark the logo. The target is $1.2 extreme level, and the minimum target it should reach is $0.84. Okay, let's hop into the next one. So there are lots of coins to analyze, so I'll make the analysis a bit faster. Next is dog and not coin. Okay, next dog. Okay, let's go for the dog. Yeah, yeah, this is also good. You see this high haven't been broken, and you can see a trend line here, right? It's like a channel here. It's a channel here for, okay, so surely this could break the upper trend line. So if this manages to break the upper trend line, so the high created after the breakout is this one. After the breakout, the high will be previous high will be this one, then the low will be this one. Okay, the low has taken the liquidity also, so good confirmation. And if you measure from there to, because since the dog coin is backed by ton, so there's a good potential for this if the ton surges in the market. So the extreme price it could go is $0.08. Okay, it's nearly $0.1. Okay, $0.1. So if you are holding for long term, you can hold this. Could go here with the current data. So let's go to the next coin, not coin. Okay, okay, this is also a very good one to buy because it's very cheap and the project behind it is very good. So what happened here? We have a fake out. Okay, in this descending triangle, I mean descending trend line, we have a fake out over here, and the market has for dropped very hardly. Okay, the market has dropped very hardly. So since there's no any bullish, let's see. Okay, yeah, the only confirmation that is here is this support and resistance zone. Okay, and we'll see, go for the lower time frame for see any confirmations here. And you can see a cup and handle button here, right? There you can see cup and handle. So this is an reversal pattern. So now the market is making a what in that support and resistance, support and demand. Yeah, you see, you can see the market is beautifully respected this area. Okay, and should come here and should go for a market should go for a good upward move. So if this move has been if this go upward, what happened, it will be the trend line, the descending trend line will be broken. So this could be very good surge. So this bull run will be a biggest bull run, guys. So because more funds are getting inflowed, so you can expect a very big surge. Even if you invest a small capital in each meme coins, diversification is important. So don't invest everything on one coin. Diversify and keep. Okay, that's very good investments. So the price this could lead for the current data. mm, Still it's ranging, guys. So let's see how it goes. The price can go is here. My assumption is if ton surges, so this high will be broken. So we can expect a more. We can expect more gain. Okay, it could lead to 0.84. Okay, now let's go to the next coin. It's Atom, I think. Yeah, it's Atom. Okay, if I have already made the video, so if you want, we will post the recording. I mean, the video after the live session is over. You can go and look for that. And next coin is Atom. Okay, we'll go for Atom. Atom also is a good one. It's a good project since it's been this coin is being in the market for a long time since I know. So what I see is I see a support and resistance zone here, and then I see a descending trend line. Okay, descending trend line, and also wait to see what happens. Yeah, this is my perspective of the market, guys. So anything I give is not financial advice. So save money before investing in the market. You should be aware of it's very risky, and do your own research for doing any investments. And let's see how the market could go. Okay, So since it is respecting this support and resistance zone, so we could expect a surge in this market like this. Okay, so if this manages to break one of this high, this is the first high. Okay, this is the first high, and this is the second high, major high, minor high, and major high. If the market manages to break the first minor high, the price that we could expect for this coin is $34. Okay, or $85. $85 is but something reachable because this is an altcoin. It's been in the market for long term. So if this market manages to break the second high, then the target will be 85 and 48. So these are the price prediction for this in a long term perspective. So next we'll jump to the next one. Next, BTC lower time frame. Okay, I'll do a BTC lower time frame in the last video, and last of the video, and Brett booming and Gada. Brett is good. It's about to pump, guys. So it's better to Pepe, Bong, and Brett. Those are old meme coins, so we should expect a very big surge in that. Here you can see we have a structure break here, and also I see a trend line. Okay, I'll mark the trend line in another color. Then again I see another one. You can see this is a penetrate, a penet pattern. Okay, once the high is broken, the high has broken here, right? The high has broken here, and after that what happened? It has come to fill the 50%. It has successfully but made the 50% area. Okay, what happened next? After it mitigate the 50%, now the target should be, now this market should be heading to the target of 0.4 and 0.9, nearly $1. So this $1 is reachable. Okay, so this is an according to my view, this is an penetrate. So after the break of this penet, we should measure the backside of the penet. So let's measure the backside. It's 740%. So this is just an conspiration. So according to technical, this could reach about $1. This could even reach $1. Okay, it's not a big gain, guys. It's about 500, about 1 lakh. It's 5 times. So this is reachable with the current market cap and the total supply. For long-term holders, you can hold till $3.6. Okay, because these are old meme coins, so they should give, because these haven't met any of the halving. This is the first halving for them, so they should pump during this halving. So this is a big halving. Okay, next we'll go for another. Okay, next we have Brett booming. Okay, booming. Okay, before that I'll go for the BTC update in the low time frame. Low time frame means I think it's asking for 4 hours like it. Was 1 hour. Okay, since I start my low time frame analysis from 4 hours, let's go with this. You can see we had a fake out here. The market dropped very hardly, and I see a supply and demand zone. Okay? If you go for the low time frame, I see a supply and demand zone. Yeah. So what happened after that? The market has taken the liquidity of this market, the high rejection candle, and also we have a neckline here, right? We have a neckline here. You see, we have a neckline here. Since it's a zone, so I don't want to mark in the line. Okay, so for your sake, I'll mark this. So you can see in a low time frame, this is bullish. BTC chart is bullish since it has a neckline here. So this could be inverse head and shoulder. Okay, we have a right shoulder, have left shoulder and a middle shoulder, and after the mitigation to this, we'll have a little bit of pullback, and then they're good to go for a higher high. Okay, so I can assure this could make head and shoulder because after the break of this high, so the target will be this one. The target is this. Okay, 105,000 dollars. Okay, this will be the target. Okay, let's get into the next one. Booming, not booming right now. Booming, yeah, it's booming. Book of meme coins. Okay, since this is in correction, so I'm expecting this coin to go a bit. Yeah, since it has taken the liquidity here. Okay, there's no reason to go down. Still ranging this. This is our high and the low. This market is still ranging here. Okay, so wait, let's go for the low time frame and see what's happening in this market. So if you go now, this market is oversold, so it should go for an impulse buy. If you go and see, we have a I see a symmetrical pattern here. Okay, this one was a fake out. Okay, you guys know this was a fake out. After fake out, what happens? It will dump hardo, rally and pump hard. So I'm bullish on this coin since there's a bunch of liquidities here. Okay, just not been taken. SMT liquidities, SMT divergence. So since there's no clear data for bullish, the only data that we can see is this fake out and this pattern breakout. Okay, so it's better to DCA this coin. Okay, it's still cheap, and when the Pepe and Bonk pump, so this also will pump together. Okay, so next I can't assure I can't assure a certain price, so let's go for a higher time frame and see. Here you can see this is a high, low, right? The low. So the market manages to break this high over here the upcoming days. So then you have a previous data. Okay, now I can assure that this market will go down, go up. So if the market manages to break the high, it could go to the 0.01 level. So that's the price of this. So let's go to the next one. Okay, next is Gala. Okay, next we'll go for the Gala. Gala. Yeah, Gala, I am bullish on this, guys. Okay, since it's making a diamond pattern. It's making a diamond pattern. You can say it a expanding pattern, expanding triangle, or else a diamond pattern. So what happens after a downwards movement in the market? This is also a reversal pattern. So we had a rally to the downwards and we have corrections here. So this market could pump from here. The target is from the middle to, it's like this, okay? It's about 500 percentage pump. You can expect a surge of 500. So always book the profit before, yeah, when you're satisfied. Don't be over greed on the market. So since it's you can see there's a small there's a cup. It's make I think it's making a cup and handle pattern. Okay, you can see it clearly, right? It will show. I will draw that for you. Okay, if you take this, okay, you can see there's a curve here. Right? Then drawing in this line, I will just draw in a brush. You can see there's a curvature in the market. Yeah? So this could lead for a big moment. So it can go higher and higher. It can go for even 10, $20. Okay, even it can go for 50, $35. Okay, so better to buy and keep some in the spot because it's still cheap, guys. So for $1 you can get at least a nine, yeah, you can get 10 coins in the current price. So let's see after uh, the market breaks this high, what will be the target for this? It's $11. Okay, it's $11. So if it market is very bullish, then it can go for $182. So let's see. There's I see a supply and demand zone here. Yeah, successfully mitigated that. So I'm sure that this could go our higher. There we have a structure break also. Yeah, I missed this. We have a structure break. So this is a bullish symptom for this coin. So if you are holding for long term, you can hold for $11 and $182. I think it will go like this. After it goes for $11, it will go for a deep correction and wait until for next halving, and it will go for the higher. It's better to DCA now. If you're buying a coin, just wait for two halvings. Okay, bull cycles, so you can get be a millionaire. If you invest 1,000 here, you can get hundreds of coins here in the current market price. So it's a good opportunity for you guys to get rich in the future. Okay, don't try to get rich in one day. It's never possible. Okay, let's go for the next one. Sand. I didn't do. I did right. Okay. Next, Gala. Yeah, Gala I did and Firo. There's only one guy who is asking Ishan. What about others? Okay, let's go Floki. Floki, we have given a spot trade, so it was a bullish. Is it Floki? Wait, it's Firo, right? Yeah, it's Firo. Sorry. Yeah, Firo. Let's go to Firo chart. Yeah, since the chart is very familiar with me, I'm going to draw this descending trend line. Okay, so still we are good to buy this coin, guys. It's $2, but it's worth buying this coin. You see a very big correction, right? Since 2018. Wow. So this has a very big potential. Okay, this coin has a very big potential. This will break the high, the all-time high. Okay, it's 8,000 per 8,000% without leverage. So if you invest 1 lakh, it's 80 times. Okay, it's 80 times, 80 lakhs. Just you have to hold this. Okay, after the break, my target will be, I will be holding after the break of the high. Since this is a low, it is being confirmed this is a low. Okay, I see a supply and demand zone here, so it has successfully mitigated. Okay, you see, my target is, I'll sell the coin at 665.85, or else I'll be holding for $4,000. Since it has not pumped yet since 2007, yeah, 18. So this has a high potential, guys. So buy this coin at least for 1 lakh. I mean, we are not a financial advice. Do your own research. According to technical, it's good to buy. Okay, okay. Let's go for another next one. Next one, it's Boomi. I did just now. I did Boomi, Floki, and Sand. Floki. Guys, always stick to the long-term projects like Pepe is for long-term, every 1 year. Don't stick to the project that came without a good, strong project teams behind it. And let's go to Floki chart. Yeah, I am bullish on this coin. Okay, since it is making this to come down and go higher, higher. Okay, let's say if this broke this high, then the target will be this low. And my target is this. Okay, 0.0047. Okay, is my target. So it's not early, but you can DCA this coin. You can DCA this coin. Okay, you go for the lower time frame. I see cup and handle pattern. You see, we can see a cup and handle pattern. Okay, yep. You can see this, right? Yeah, you see, we have a cup and handle pattern. So what happened after every mitigation? You see, we have rejection here. So it's about to pump from here, guys. Okay, it's about to pump here. and go higher. So this is a reversal pattern. So the chances of going higher is 68%, and going for a pullback it's inevitable. So I don't think it goes for a pullback. If I were you, I will invest in this. So for long term hold, you can hold till 0.04. Okay, let's go for the next one. Next is a new guy asked Mana, it's a mask. You go for a mask. Mask. Okay, mask. Let's go for the mask, and I think I see yeah, I see some sort of, yeah, it's a supply demand zone. I see a descending trend line. It's like it's forming an head and shoulder here. Okay, I can't say it's an head and shoulder, but you see some other patterns also. An expanding triangle. So if we take this a left shoulder, right shoulder, you should go here somewhere and come for a pullback and go higher. I don't think there'll be a pullback, so it's 32 percentage. So if you take as it a expanding triangle, this could surge higher. Okay, this could surge higher and higher. If you go for, yeah, that's it, guys. Since there's no any previous data, so the only data is this pattern. And let's say the price for this, you're holding for long without getting fear for the small dumps, I mean small pullbacks, you can earn huge bags of money, because most of people will sell the coins at this uh, sell in this dump, those who bought in the top. No need to fear, because if you're holding for long term, you don't have to sell in the middle. So before entering investing market, make a mindset. Okay, that's an advice I can give. You can expect this market to pump $18 and $51. Long-term holders will gain a huge amount in this. Okay, this is the target for the mask. So I hope this was good. And sand mana. Okay, we go for sand. Mana I did, I think, right? Mana. Yeah, since Gala and Mana is correlated, guys. So if you're investing in Sand, Gala, and Mana, those three are correlated. Okay, it's somewhat I noticed, and team also noticed. So if you're investing in Man, the same movement happens in the those three coins. Okay, so since I did for Gala and since I did for Gala, so there's no need to do for Sand and Mana, because the same, if you go and see the chart, the same structures will be there. Okay, let's go for the next one. XRP and Doji. Yeah, can invest. You can invest. You can invest for a long term, at least for two bull cycles. Okay, should at least hold for two bull cycles. Yeah, I'm planning to hold for two bull cycles. Say 8 years. So if you get the profits sooner than the two bull cycles, you can. That's enough, right? You only need the profit, not the market prediction or something. So let's say this market moved here. I'm investing 1 lakh, and the market suddenly surges here. It's 4 times, maybe 5 times. 1 lakh to 5 lakhs. So we should book the profits when it is higher, when it is an impulse, we should, when the market is in impulse wave, we should book the profits, because anytime the market could come for a pullback. So a small tip I can give is to find the pullback areas, you should take the fib level. Okay, the most area that the pullback happen is this red and the green. If you see any rejection in this, get off the market and wait for a pullback. The pullback can last long. So if you have booked everything here, you have profits, right? Then you can reinvest here. It's a smart work. Okay, it's a smart work. Then again, what happen? You should measure the high and low and sell it off. That's all. It's very simple. Okay, just work smart. Okay, yeah. In Gala is for long term. Gala, Mana, and Sand Saga. Those coins are good for long term hold. So it's a good investment in that. But don't invest more than the amount that you afford to lose. Okay. I prefer you invest. These are all like altcoin, right? So when you invest in altcoin, DCA in monthly wise. Okay, if you are investing $10 this month, you can invest next month you can invest another $10 or $20 like that, because it's a long term one. Like that micro strategy guy, what he bought every move. He bought Bitcoin in every move. So like that you can DCA in every move. So when you're investing in meme coins, you can't hold that for long term. Okay, it's very volatile market. So what you should do is you should allocate certain amount for meme coins and set and forget that. Okay, that's the work for meme coins. Okay, for Pepe, it can go for 500. I mean 500,000. That's my belief. I'll go for the Pepe chart. So my I'll just say a small math. Okay, math. Okay, so I'll just undo this. So the current market cap, there's in next session I'll give another thing, how to use max in this market using the total market cap and total supply, how to find the next price movement. Okay, it's a very interesting topic, so you should get that. Okay, if you're interested, you can. Okay, you see we have this line, right? You see we have expanding triangle. So we have a trend line here down. So what happens if we go for chart? Then again we have a expanding triangle. So okay, here we have expanding triangle, and we have a very big rejection. So I am expecting this market to move high and high. Okay, I am expecting the market to, from the current market, it should go at least. I am expecting 0.1, guys. So this is a good investment. I'll say you a trick behind this. Okay, if this reach 0.1, can, because this coin haven't met any halving. Okay, it has launched on 2023, so it could perform very well in this halving. Supply is also very good. Trillion amount of supply. It's been only 7 billion. Our market cap is 7 billion. Yeah, some, if it goes 0.1 dollar. Okay, the current market price you see is 0.002085. I'll go for the calculator. 0.002085. Okay, okay, wait. If you had 1 million coins in this, okay, okay, 0. If you had 1 million coins, 0.002084 3 into 1 million coins, you can get easily rich in this, guys, in the meme coins. This is 1 million, right? So if you had 1 million, how much does it cost? Cost only $20. So if you sell in 0.1, it will be 1 lakh, I mean $100,000. It's about 3 crores in Sri Lankan LKR. Okay, it's not a small money. So let's say if you had 10 million, if you had 10 million coins, okay, 10 million coins divided by current market price 20828. Yeah, if you have 10 million coins, it cost only for $20 you get how much? You get 1 million. So it takes 10 times, right? So it costs $200. $200 is enough to make you a million. Okay, if it goes for 0.1, it could go. Okay, with the current market cap, I'll go for the market cap. This is very interesting. This one. Yeah, if you go for Pepe, since start we didn't see a very big movement. Okay, those are just a starting of a coin. So you see, it is only 8.7 billion in the current market cap. It has 420 trillion. Okay, let's go for the Pepe market cap chart. Okay, let's see. You see, it's 7.8.77. So to go for, you see, to go for 400 million, you see, 400 trillion, guys. Okay, from the current market price, if you track this, we know only 400 trillion also. You see, if this market cap goes, if this market cap go for 45 trillion, okay, you if you invested $200, you will get 1 million. Okay, if you invest even $20, you will get how much? $100,000. So market cap reach 44. It is reachable, guys. Okay, it is reachable. If you go to the market cap, you see total supply is 420. So we no need to 420, right? You see, 420 is somewhere here, somewhere up. Yeah, it's up. We need is 44 trillion. Okay, it's very simple, but should hold this. Invest 200 and don't, no matter how many dumps it come, you should hold because this has a high potential. Okay, so if the market cap reach but 44 trillion is 505,000 ROI. So if you go for the chart and measure the 5,000 ROI, it's the same. You see, that only I just marked you 0.1 dollar. So if you have 10 million coins, which is $200 worth, you'll get 1 million easily. It's worth holding. Okay, so that's a I think it would have been a good one. Yeah, it's if you have patience to hold, so you can invest $50 on the meme coins. I mean the altcoin you can DCA monthly, so it's good. Yeah, Shiba. My prediction was Shiba. Yeah, Shiba. Shiba can reach 0.01. It's my prediction, guys. So if you take the fib level, not only fib level, I have some mathematical calculations in my mind. The reachable price is this. So extreme reachable price. If you go for the market cap, type Shiba. The total supply is 589 trillion. The market cap is 14 billion. So these have a high potential for future growth. Okay. We go to the market cap. We go for the market cap chart. Yeah. Now the current market cap is 14.2 billion. So let's take if it goes for the total market cap supply is 589 trillion. So let's take it goes the same as 40 trillion. Yeah, see the gain here is 40 trillion, right? So for long term hold, you can invest in this. It's about 300,000 ROI. So let's go and measure in the chart. Okay, let's go in the chart and measure it. 300 percentage from the current market price. For long term hold, you should hold, guys. So crypto is volatile, right? So any one impulse, I mean, if one night is enough to make very big impulse, 200, right? This is 0.04. It's a good investment for you guys. Okay, $0.04. If it goes 44 trillion, you see, out of 589 trillion, 44 trillion is not a big deal, right? So this have a high potential because Pepe, Bonk, Shiba Inu, and Bread, these are meme coins which were launched at first. Okay, these are mother coins of all meme coins. So this could pump. Okay, if you take the previous test pump is 101 million. So if we go that and see, yeah, it can go $1. Okay, long term hold. Okay, long term. If you are suffering with financial, if you are suffering financial, you better book. That's diversification, guys. If you invest in a lot, and altogether, if you get 1 million, that 1 million is enough. Anyone doesn't give 1 million freely for you guys. So XRP. XRP, my prediction is $250. No, it's $535. Okay, XRP. This is our low, and the high is here. I mean, $500 I'm saying is not in this bull run. It takes two bull runs at least. Now my prediction is this will go up here 200 and this and go for a correction. Okay, and what I'm this don't take too much, guys. You see, it won't take too much. Before next halving, we will have a correction. Okay, a very big correction like this. So this is reachable. Maybe this could reach for this blue line and go for a correction, or for the extreme zone. Anyways, you can book here and wait for a correction and buy the cheap. Then again, catch the rally. This is a long-term game plan. Okay. Currently, I'm yeah. It's, the prediction is 262. And then if you go for Doji, since Elon Musk is backing up this, so when you're dealing with crypto market, you should I mean, play with some max also. Okay, not only technical analysis. If you combine both technical and math, so it could help in your journey. So what happened? It has broke this level, and we have a very big correction here, which is also a cup. What do you call this? Cup and shoulder pattern. And if this market manages to break this, okay, market managers, those who bought in the bottom, they can hold this. Okay, it could reach $4.5 and $28. So that's it. I say before 2028, 2028, if this reached $27, sell everything. Okay, or else in this $4, sell 30% of the uh, coins, wait for a pullback, and then buy cheaply, and then this will skyrocket again. Okay, the future is crypto, right? So work smartly. So let's HBR. Yeah, XLM HBR is there's another news also that Donald Trump is going to make the um, America tax free for crypto trading. So what happens is America is I mean, if you take the news, America is what? It's the inflation rates are high, so the interest rates are high, so people it's difficult. So what happened is most money inflow to the crypto, XLM, HBR, the okay. So if you're long term holder, you can hold this. I don't stop you. So I think that's all. Uh, I think this video and this live session was useful for many guys, and I think you got some small knowledge from me, the market cap, how to see the market cap, total supply, and in other live session I will explain you how to find the price, the current total supply, and with the current market cap. So it will be a very good tip for you guys, and thank you for staying until now, and let's meet on another session. So good night everyone, see you all. Okay, good night, Ira. Short. Welcome, welcome. If you have any doubts, you can clear that in the next live session. Okay, we'll be contacting next week. So note it down, and you can ask me. Okay.